Well, good Tuesday morning to you, South Valley. We are looking at the events in Jesus' last life on this earth during this Passion Week as we get ready to celebrate Easter together this coming weekend. And on Monday, we saw that Jesus went to the temple and went and cursed the fig tree. And so on Tuesday, he takes his disciples back to the spot where the fig tree is. And the tree, though it was full of leaves the day before, is now withered. And the disciples are marveling at this. It's one more way that Jesus has fulfilled something that he said he would do. But Jesus gives them a little lesson about faith. And he says, if you have faith, you can say to a mountain, throw yourself into the sea, and it will be done. And this is not unusual if you're following Jesus and his relationship with his disciples. When Jesus calmed the storm much earlier in their journey together, Jesus asked them, where is your faith? And even though he had demonstrated just his saving power, the disciples marvel again at his saving power in that moment. And I wonder if this time that we're in, sheltered in place, wondering when or if things are ever going to go back to normal, and what God might be doing in the midst of this. I wonder if the same lesson is applicable for us today. And we might have all kinds of questions, worries, and fears about the future. But when we remember ways that God has moved in our past, can we not trust him to continue to do that in our lives? And to have faith in other places where Jesus says, even the size of the mustard seed that could move mountains. And I just want to encourage you today, have a little bit of faith and see where that might take you, see where your thoughts might go, and see how that might lead to conversation with God in your time today as we reflect on the last week of Jesus' life. Because the more that we are alone with our thoughts, the more that we're worried, the more that the shelter in place takes a toll on us emotionally, mentally, physically, maybe even spiritually. Conversation with God is going to be so important. And so, is there a small way that we can trust him today and even ask him and say, God, will you help me trust you today and fill in the blank, and see where that might take us. That's a good place for us to be this morning on this Tuesday of Passion Week, asking ourselves, where is my faith at this moment? So we'll see you again tomorrow morning.